I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you, with state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
All right, good afternoon, and welcome to Game 15 of the 9th Annual Robinson Invitational on the Natural State Sports Network, presented by our friends at UAMS. Final two from here at Robinson. Staley Falcons and the Cabot Panthers. First pitch, ball one. Malachi Coleman on the mound for the Falcons. And batting Will Thompson, the shortstop for the Panthers. This one a high hop up the middle, fielded and across to first for out number one. David Hernandez with the play at short. One away.
Second baseman, number 4, Jacob Murray.
And now the second baseman, Jacob Murray. It's a Cabot team that played here yesterday, struggled with pitching, losing 13-0. Trying to get back on the winning ways here. And this one grounded. Hernandez on a hop. Fires across, 2 away. 2 quick outs here in the first. And that'll be the first baseman, Jake Stillman.
Next up for Cabot, number 7, first baseman, Jake Steelman.
First one to Stillman, low for ball one. Hernandez misses with the second, 2-0. Now the 2-0. Oh, no, boy. That one catches our home plate umpire on the foul ball, and so I think the only saving grace for a home plate umpire there is it looked like that got more inner thigh. So feel the sting. Good job by our catcher to go out and give our home plate ump a moment. So 2-1. It's Hernandez. Delivers outside 3-1. Now the 3-1 pitch. High, ball 4. So 2-out walk. Now Tatum Mansfield will bat. Stillman at first. Hernandez first delivery misses 1-0. So quick start, 2 outs on ground balls to the shortstop. Now Hernandez scuffling here to get the final out of the first. And Hernandez induces the check swing, went around, strike 1, 1-1. The 1-1. Low, ball 2. Said Hernandez. Coleman on the mound. Hernandez made the first 2 outs. So Malachi Coleman. This one finds the hole into left field. And a 2-out single extend the inning.
Next up for the Panthers, number 23, Braylon Henderson.
Now the right fielder, Braylon Henderson, will bat. Yeah, they're just walking around. Those stands are not the most stable. Now Coleman will deliver to Henderson. Runners at first and second. That one right down the middle. Strike 1, 0-1. Now the 0-1. Look out. Our third base coach, Rusty Pacini, and to do a little dance to avoid that one. Now the 0-2. Back up the middle. That'll score a run. Oh, the throw goes all the way through, and no tag was ever attempted, even though the ball was there. So now runners at first and second after Stillman scores. Mansfield moves to second, and Henderson at first. Now the left fielder, Nick Snow, will try to continue the 2-out rally. Coleman delivers. Misses. Ball 1. And 1-0. Foul back off the net. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. That one gets away. Runners go. Fired to third. Safe. Ball momentarily gets away from the third baseman. Now an inning that looked like it was going to be on cruise control for Staley. Has found the ditch. Two 2-1 pitch. Low. Ball 3. Now the 3-1. Hernandez scoops it up and throws across to retire the side. But a run in for Cabot. A little 2-out rally, and they take a 1-0 lead as Staley comes to bat in the bottom half of the first here on at the Robinson Invitational presented by UAMS.
Oh no, what have we done?
Bottom 1. Welcome back as we are set for the bottom half of the first here from the Robinson Invitational. The robot has joined the broadcast. I mean, hey, Austin, if you want to hear another voice, you can hear your own. I got a headset here. I talk to myself all the time, so, you know, that's all I ever do. Me, myself, and I are best friends. I do. You call these baseball games by yourself, you'll talk to yourself a lot.
You got a voice for it, though.
Austin Allen on with us.
Good to be here, Steve.
Good to have you. We appreciate you joining us here for this one.
So, funny story. I called the entire fourth quarter of the Maumelle girls basketball game in that voice.
Oh, my goodness. Didn't change it one time?
No.
Oh, my God. Those poor viewers.
The delirium of Saturday. 15th game of the weekend.
We're here.
And
Good time.
yes, this one only starting 30 minutes before the last one was supposed to start.
Oh, yeah, we're on a good pace here to stay here till 1 a.m.
No, we're not. All four.
I'll tell you one thing, this kid on the mound is very special. His name's Ty Tanksley. He's a sophomore in Arkansas. He will run it up there, maybe up to upper eights, may touch a 9 today. Not
Next
even
up for the
16
Falcons,
years
center
old
fielder,
yet, guys.
25, Crew Patrick.
I know the name, and Tanksley's a good one. We need some pitching in this one. This is a Staley team that has mashed it this weekend. Obviously, we saw the Valley View game yesterday, 9 total home runs hit in that one. A little wind-aided, but this team can mash it.
Runner goes.
Runner on his way, and strike one called. It's Crew Patrick bats.
I wouldn't be surprised if these Razorback fans are seeing this kid on the mound one day for them. He's got a lot of pitchability. His spin rate's through the roof on the curveball.
They need some bats right now. Or a hitting coach. So, Patrick. Hey.
Will,
That one is crushed. Right center field. Does it have enough? No. Caught out there in right field.
Got a tag at second. Up easy. Runners at first and third here.
So Braylon Henderson does a good job of punching that one out there. And
Next up for the
now-
Falcons, right fielder number 14, Elliott Glidewell.
I wonder how many of these kids from Staley are returners from last year. I don't really recognize too many of them.
I don't remember many names off of this one.
I remember those 3 arms that they had. One went Iowa, one went Oklahoma State, and one went Xavier.
Strike one called. Everything's running together at this point. I feel like Crew Patrick was here last year.
Okay.
Now, Glidewell, I recognize that name from this weekend. He had a big game yesterday.
A 1 pitch.
I feel like Schreifels was on this team last year.
Tell you what, I don't know what these kids eat, but they look like they eat good.
Mm-hmm.
Very physical in the corners here for Cabot.
Oh, you know, they keep adding good restaurants in Cabot.
Yes, they do. That's actually where I live.
Swing and a miss. Good pitch there by Tanksley.
Actually, the kid at third base, I'm very proud of him. His name's Tatum Mansfield. He's probably lost 60 pounds in 7 months.
Wow.
Yep, committed to 3 Rivers, Missouri. Kid can play some baseball. Actually, he lost the weight hooping. Loves to play basketball.
That'll do it. So Glidewell punches it. Good play at first. That'll save a run.
Good thing he was left-handed.
It's Jake Stillman making the catch over at first.
You get a little action early in this game, guys. Might be into something here.
It looked like it was going to be a quick first. 2 outs quickly to the shortstop in the top half for Staley, and then a little trouble ran into there by Malachi Coleman. So it's good to see Cabot get on the board after getting run ruled 13-0 yesterday.
Wow. Oh,
That
pitch.
ball
Off the hands. Slow roller to second.
across, retire the side.
Tell you one thing we can be thankful for today, and that is the sun.
Yes. Hey, I'm torn though. Like my face is insanely windy.
Yeah, I heard you say that earlier. We weren't even, I think, 40 minutes into the first game.
Well, yeah. If you left here yesterday without a wind burnt
Yes.
something, you weren't here. I don't. You were hiding. I don't know how you would have. And then this morning it was brutal. But then you walk out there into the parking lot anywhere, and it's like, oh my gosh, I'm on fire right now. Hey, what is this ball in the sky, and what is it doing to me?
Hey, so one person we need to brag on is your son. That dude was 100 miles per hour the whole entire day. That's hard to do at a baseball tournament, guys.
That's that kid. I tell you, we named him Diesel, and he lives up to it. And he cost me about as much as it is to fill a Diesel.
Especially today.
He's out getting pampered today though with the birthday treatment.
When is his actual birthday?
It's today.
Oh, happy birthday, Diesel! If you hear this.
And we were able to get the announcement on the PA last night because he was here still with us at 12:30 this morning. So
don't worry, guys. His dad was here with them.
Well, sorta. I was pretty out of it trying to stay awake. Mom was here though, so
yeah,
that's what matters.
My son was doing really good at babysitting as well. Which Diesel's a good kid. He did good.
He's like getting now 9-year-old, so
Man.
He's wild though. I'm paying for my raising without a doubt. He is making me pay right now.
Well, I'll give my son.
Why are we doing this again?
If you guys want to see Steve's athletic ability here on the screen.
Yeah,
Look at the airtime on that,
I think
boys.
that's like a 10 out of 10 spin.
It's 10.
Shut up.
Oh, no. We got a 6-7 going on. I will give Asher a shout out. He turns 11 in 5 days.
Happy early birthday.
Mm-hmm. All righty, guys. Getting ready here.
That is Coleman back out on the mound here for the Falcons.
Leading off the top of the second for the Panthers.
Jaden Green,
guys. Good little ball player. I'm wearing this knee brace here. Went up for a celebration last year and landed on his leg and blew his ACL.
Oh, man.
I don't know if y'all remember 2 years ago, there was a kid that slid into second and then he tore his ACL. This was the same kid. He's torn both his ACLs in less than a year and a half, and he has worked his tail off to get into this position.
Swing and a miss. You know, you spend a lot of time, obviously, with these kids and a lot of coaching, a lot of training. And, you know, something that I want to go back to in that Bryant game, because I've got a good friend of mine, Scott Johnson. His son, Lyndon Johnson, was out there and got a few hitters and really struggled. And the number one thing I saw out of Lyndon when he got up there is just the complete lack of confidence. And I think that he came out in a game earlier in this tournament. I don't think it was here at this site, but where they played in the game before. And I think he got to come out for one batter, bases loaded, and he ended up walking the batter, walked in a run. They immediately pulled him, obviously frustrated.
Yep.
He comes out today, induces an immediate ground ball for an out, but then after that, couldn't find the zone. Now, I felt like our home plate umpire might have squeezed him a little bit at times, and I think that killed his confidence. But I was talking to Scott afterwards, and I think Scott's frustration / parental disappointment. Long run here. Can he get there? Going to run out of room. So that one goes on top of the cages over there. But the first thing Scott was asking was, what can we do? Because he's over there in the pen just slinging it, looking good. And you could tell the minute that he started missing, he was looking straight at the dugout after every pitch. He just turned to look at Coach.
Yes.
And it was almost like he was waiting on Coach to come pull him. And I obviously different age group, but I deal with this with Diesel a lot. He struggles with confidence. The kid's good at baseball, but he struggles to understand that he's good. And Scott's question was, well, how do I get him to get confident? And I think a couple of us told him, number one is he's got to have time. Like, he's just got to get out there and do it.
Time and reps is huge, especially in this sport. It starts in August when you start working on things. Mental preparation is huge. The hardest part about baseball is creating live reps, recreating a game-like scenario. And especially as pitchers, you can't throw 3 days a week, 4 days a week to practice like hitters can go to the cage. You have to spend time, 2 to 3 bullpen sessions a week depending on your pitching coach. And then you've got recovery, weights, and all that. But one of the things I think Coach Walls does good here with us is he makes our pitchers do a lot of shadow pins. They do a lot of visual imagery stuff to visualize a batter in the box without a batter in the box, force them to start in 2-0 counts. Put yourself in scenarios where you're uncomfortable, so when you're in those games, you are comfortable. And I've seen kids that got so much confidence that don't have a lick of skill, but they can perform that way. That's half the battle of believing in yourself and knowing you can do it. So working on it. And what grade is he in, by the way?
He's a junior.
So he's got time, and, one thing to, instead of beating yourself up, is trying to.
That is twice.
guys.
Buddy, you might want to just go on the field. That's tough. That's twice.
Are we properly equipped, Trep? We're properly equipped, he says. He gave us a
Lord
little
have
nod.
Mercy.
Any of you guys at the house know what we're talking about not seeing, just go ahead and give a little prayer for my man here, because
That's 2 innings in a row. He's taking that. 2
he's
innings
giving
in a
us
row,
2
guys.
right now. He is. He got hit twice. Hey, what a trooper. Hey, he's a DC at Southwest, guys. He's a football coach over there.
Okay.
He is a dude, man. A phenomenal umpire. You know, in that game last night, the first 8 pitches, he got his money's worth between those 2 teams.
Oh,
Magnites
that's
and
right.
Miller North.
Yeah, I thought that's what, Delaney and I talked about that earlier on the broadcast. I was impressed with the leash. Strike 3 called as outside corner given, and that might have been a frustration strike 3 from the umpire.
He definitely had some gumption to that strikeout call right there. I think he's still feeling the effects.
That's one of those. You wanted to yell and it happened, you couldn't. So first thing that's close, strike 3. I want this out of me.
I mean, that was a beautiful executed slider, though. It was painted on the outside half.
Man.
And I mean, look at he gets down in a full squat. We got a little dribbler back to the pitcher. 2 outs, boys.
That'll do it.
He has that's third. Excuse
That's
me,
it,
guys.
yep.
Umpire has a legit squat back there too. I mean, it's like
does.
a wide open target.
Well, listen, you can tell he's a DC. He
Look at him.
He is bowed up. He's got some arms on him, and I'm going to guess that that shot that he took might have caught more muscle than anything. Thank goodness for him, maybe, because you can tell there's some legs on that man. So, yeah, but it didn't catch anything else you wanted to catch. It was a rough shot, and 2 innings in a row is not fun. I tell you, if he catches one in the third, I wouldn't blame him if he just goes out in the field and says, you know what, I'm swapping.
He might just retire. He might just decide football is his future.
I don't get hit there in football practice.
I will brag on these umpires this week, and I thought they've been really good. Derek over there at first base, he's been in the signer in his life. He does a really good job. I thought we might have had a little tight zone last time, but one thing I would say, if you are tight and you're consistently tight, maybe we can look a part of that. But
well, and I think it was Mike in that last one. And I think with him, you could tell he really liked the inside portion of the plate. But if you missed outside, you weren't getting that call. But he was consistent.
And at least,
and
that's what I like. And if you can establish your zone, then that's something that you can talk about as a hitter. And we try to tell our kids all the time, it's like, guys, we adjust to the zone. Like, if he's calling the strike below our intentional zone, then we have to swing at it, especially in 2 strikes. And so I think, and I'm going to brag on my Miller North guys. I have a great relationship with them. Their head coach is my business partner with JUCO route. I coached half those kids my entire life, and they brought some dudes down here to play some baseball, and everyone from out of state has been awesome. It's been a good week, man. I've truly enjoyed it.
It really has. This thing is obviously grown like crazy, and it's wild to see where it's at this point. We were joking with Delaney earlier about next year's the 10th one. You got to go big for the 10th, right? I don't know how to go any bigger at this point. But it's
I hope not.
Right, yeah. But we talked about it. Some of these games, it's been hard, to bang a game late with time. But it's hard. Big part of the reason is because the matchups have been so good, and you've not really had blowouts. We've had 2 run rule games. That's it. And really, you go back to that last one that was a run rule. Really, that just became a war of attrition with pitchers.
Yeah, exactly. And you get to a 3rd or 4th game of the weekend, and here's something else, guys. Miller North goes back and plays 4 games the first 3 days when they get back, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. And so it's really hard. I mean, but you want these kids, trial by fire. You want them early on to really see good competition, and that's why these schools go places and play good competition. Oh,
that ball's crushed center field. Underneath it.
Madden Smith with the catch in center field.
Well, and you talk about the kids, and obviously they're playing a lot. These are they're obviously young athletes that have a million times more energy than most of us still have. But I think the other piece that you really look at is the coaching piece of that. You talk about Miller North, the fact that they're going to go back and play 4 more games. The what goes into that from a coach's perspective of making sure that you are, first off, you're paying attention to pitch counts, how many what guys are throwing, how many reps guys are getting out there, because not only are you playing 4 games while you're here, now you got to go home and flip and turn 4 more games next week. That plays into your decisions throughout this weekend.
Well, that's exactly right. I mean, you're scheduling your rotation this weekend off. You're getting back to Omaha for that week, and they lost a kid the first day they got here. They had a really big arm. He's a 92, 93 mile per hour lefty. He hurt his knee. It's a freak accident. He woke up out of bed and hurt it. He's a really talented baseball player. So, I mean, they expected him to go game 3 as a starter, and, you know, they had to move things around. But could he have played? Possibly. But as a coach, you have to look at getting back to your state and winning your division. And, you know, they actually, something interesting about Nebraska is they don't have conferences. They operate off of point systems there.
Oh, wow.
So it's very important that every game they play is based off, can dictate the end of their year for their playoffs. So, you know, we play conference games, doubleheaders. They play, every game is so important to their playoffs. So, you know, that's what you have to do as a coach right there, is figure out what's important. You want to come down here and win, but getting that experience. And I thought it was cool that in that second game against Cabot, Miller North rolled out a completely different lineup and still run-rolled Cabot. They had 7 guys that didn't play that first game. Good curveball right there, 3-1. And he rolled them in, and they played. And it's cool to see next man up being able to compete. And Cabot is a good baseball team. It's just Miller North came to play a little bit.
Well, and that was a tough one. Cabot, they just couldn't find the zone. That was one of those games. They could not throw a strike, and that was a tough game for them.
You know, Murray got those first 2 guys out, and then they ended up scoring after those 2 outs. And, you know, the domino effect of pitch count, next guy up.
That was an insurance claim for sure.
Did you hear that through
I
the
heard
headset?
that through my headset, yeah. That was an insurance claim. Huh? Yeah, you got to plug closer for it to take your Jeep out.
I got 3-2 count here.
Payoff pitch. Tanksley. Got it. Oh, a little high.
Fastball
a little
up.
high.
You know, that's sometimes with Tanksley, I've seen him for a long time. He can, so we call him baseball effectively wild. Sometimes he can spray it a little bit, trying to overthrow, but he's one of those guys that get better as they go.
Next up for the Falcons, number 27, shortstop, David Hernandez.
Hernandez.
Okay.
He's had a good game defensively so far. That's an insurance claim.
That looks like Delaney's truck. Ooh. Was that your truck? Delaney's nodding his head right now.
he parked there on purpose. He's like, enough dents and they'll total that sucker.
This being my 4th year, this was the first year I've ever seen his truck get hit, and he parks in one of the worst places to park.
Yeah.
Was that a close-up? Was that close over there? Okay.
Well, that's funny. You know, Avery, our camera operator up here in the dugout, last year when he came, he didn't know. He's not a baseball guy. He had no idea. He pulled in. He was like, why are there so many parking spots good that are close? And he parked right there.
He thought he hit a gold mine.
Man, I had him scared all day. I was like, dude, your car, you don't want to park there, man.
He's got the best view to see it, though.
He does. Yes, he does.
That guy's a trooper, I'll tell you what. To sit up there as long as, especially yesterday's weather.
Yesterday was rough.
You know, 0-2 count here, 1 out.
Yeah, he come down here a minute ago, and poor guy's face is about as red as it can get, as he is wind-burnt, sunburn. I keep giving him sunscreen. Strike 3 call.
Pitch on the
Pitch there
inside
by Tanksley.
Was he up there last year?
Yeah, so we ended up doing that the second day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the first day, we tried our stationary stuff and then had a camera down here. And then I was like, you know what? Let's put him on the roof of the dugout. And so we did, not really thinking about anything safety-wise.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Any left-handed batter up there, who cares?
And it went well. It went great. We didn't have an issue until my wife got up there.
Ball down. Uh-oh.
And we put my wife up there to run a camera. And there was a line drive foul ball.
No.
She was up further. And it went right between the pole and the camera. And she said something about it. We were like, you know what? Maybe this isn't the best option. Yeah, we put Avery back up there.
Pick off attempt.
Ooh, that one was a little
close.
closer.
Close, wasn't it?
The great thing is everyone's contractors, so, you know, they're on their own.
Workers' comp, not here.
Yeah. Hey, look, I already told Avery, if that ball's coming, put the camera up in front of you. I'll pay for a camera before I'll pay for you.
I think that medical bill might be cheaper than that camera.
No, I promise you. I promise you.
Ooh, outside fastball for a swing and a miss.
Avery's that dude, though, that just be like, whole half his face hanging off. I'm good, guys. I'm good. It's okay. I'm sorry I got hit.
I'm sorry I got it. It's my fault. I was there. 1-1 set in.
1-1 on its way from Tanksley. Yeah, that one fouled back. The best was yesterday, though, when I did put him in the makeshift tent. And then afterwards, I realized he can't see anything coming.
No.
At least he won't know until he gets hit.
I offered him an umbrella. He didn't want it.
Yeah. The umbrella would have flown away, though.
Oh, yeah, I might have seen Mary Poppins over there. 1-2 pitch.
Tanksley.
And
2 outs. So check on the runner.
Are you trying to sneak around?
yeah, I got a lot of objects in front of me right now.
Yeah. It's a little tough.
I
But
got
it's hard to see where we are because the umpire.
Then you got a
battery
DC
there.
behind the.
I know it. At least Mike was short.
Oh.
That one misses. 2-2. This is Carter Hurst, second baseman. What was
Give
that?
him a bucket. He's throwing up.
Oh. That wasn't what I thought I heard.
Yeah, you know, bucket rhymes with a lot of words.
Yes, it does.
2-2 count. Just missed in right there. That's a sharp
Runner
pitch, guys.
goes.
Oh.
Late throw, nearly ran over the base, but safe.
One of my biggest pet peeves. If I was an umpire, I don't care if it was safe or out. If you never slide into the bag, I'm calling you out. I'm sorry. I don't like to see it.
Man, we don't want carpet burn.
I'll tell you what, though, you talk about the tournament. This is the 9th year, going to be 10th year. Also, the turf is going on the 10th year next year.
Wow,
so
it's time for the
rumors,
turf.
that's exactly right. Contract expires, so maybe next year we'll have a brand new looking field.
Listen, from experience,
PC.
start the process right now.
We've had that shovel in the front lot of the parking lot for about 4 months here. And a strikeout right there.
Pitch there by Tanksley. No, I'm serious, though. You want new turf? Start now. As we've learned anything with PCSSD, nothing works fast. Matter of fact, what was that, the third year we were doing this over at Maumelle, they had to practice and play their first couple games out here, waiting on new turf over there. We ended up, that was the year we didn't play a home game until October or early November. Because we played in, no, Horton was still there because we played in Shreveport that year. That was because it was his last because we still had Andrew and Nico that year.
It is a good-looking setup over there. They did go with it.
Oh, yeah, man. And I love the layout. It's funny.
It is.
You don't realize it's back there because it still feels so industrial with all the warehouses and stuff. But once you pull back there, it's just – then it feels like a full-on, like, almost college campus.
Yeah, it is.
Out.
It's just in the middle. You like the woods, and random neighborhoods, and a big old facility.
Yep.
School campus is nice. Football field's nice.
And it sits back where really nothing else is going to be able to go around it because it's all low wetlands behind them. So I do love how the new baseball field lays out and sets up, and softball fields over there. It's nice to actually have our own facilities for everything now. I know first few years we did baseball. My buddy Kyle Sutherland reminds me every year when it comes up in his memories, his favorite call of mine ever. We called a doubleheader between Maumelle and Benton. It was one of the first baseball games I'd ever done. And Maumelle got run ruled. It was ugly, and it was a super windy day. And we had used my truck as a camera platform. We put my truck outside center field and then put the camera in it and had the camera up there. We had our cam op up there running the camera. That's cool. And Benton hit a ball deep. And look out, right?
Will
square in
Thompson to the back, guys. Hey, this is a plus runner here, so we may get action over here at first.
But Benton hit a ball. I think bases were loaded. Benton hit a ball deep to center, and I thought it was gone. And I was like, that ball's going back. That's my truck.
That's my truck.
Kyle Sutherland shares that every time.
I think my favorite call of yours is Slade Caldwell's against Ray Peck.
Oh, man, that was something.
I think that's mine.
Yeah. I don't know. You might want to go back and listen to that final call of the Robinson game this morning.
Okay.
That was a good one. Had a lot of fun with that one. I called that.
That was a great game this morning.
I called that win, by the way.
Did you?
Down 8-2. I called it.
Comeback.
I didn't call it on air. It was at the break because they were giving me a hard time about announcers' jinxes.
Yeah, we had a conversation yesterday about that. This game's going fast.
There's a few things I've learned. Like if I go to a game, any game, doesn't matter, baseball, doesn't matter what sport it is, I'm like, yeah, we're going to blow them out. It's going to be a mercy rule game. We're going home early.
Take the opposite.
We show
I'll
up.
call you on
we're
my
there
parlays.
For 4.5 hours. Yes, good idea.
Take the opposite.
Yes, whatever I pick, go the opposite. Just don't ask me about Razorback stuff because I don't bet on the Hogs.
Oh, don't bet where your heart is. I was told that.
Yep, that's exactly right. I wish we got a guy on our staff that I wish would learn that. We can't pay him enough to keep up with his betting debts.
Here, Jacob Murray here at the plate, a Crowder commit, guys. Pretty good hitter here. He pitched yesterday's game, got those first two guys out, and Millard North just kind of opened it up a little bit.
Yeah, they had the unfortunate deal of having to kind of play the first cold game yesterday too. That was right when that wind had turned and it
Yes.
got really cold.
Well, and that's
Strike 3 called
Yes,
on
it
Murray.
is.
Disagrees.
I don't know. I kind of thought it crossed.
And you got to remember, too, I mean, obviously these
Next up for
umpires,
the
you
Panthers,
and I
first
joked
baseman,
about it
number
between
7,
games a minute
Jake
ago, but
Steelman.
these umpires will probably want to move this along, too, just as much as the rest of us do. So you may see that zone
It's
expand a
possible.
hair more than normal over these last 2 games here tonight. So
One thing I know is about Trevor, he sets up in different slots. You can see him. He's on the inside slot of this lefty right here.
runner goes, fouled off.
I kind of like that, and I think maybe he's probably remembering the effects of those 2 foul balls, trying to get out of that slot of the middle.
That is the, that's actually the funny part too about that final play call of the game this morning with Robinson is, that poor catcher in that game took that bunt off in that bad spot too, and so I included that in my call, the clip I sent Delaney.
The first thing they talk about at home plate is everybody properly equipped?
That's
you
right.
know. Are you blue?
Will wasn't here for this yesterday, but yeah. A pitcher that came in was at I think it was the last game of the night last night. They brought a pitcher in into the dugout, or maybe he was in the field. I can't remember who it was, but he comes out, he gets to the mound, and he stops. He realizes he still has that equipment on, and you're not going to pitch with it. He rips it out of his pants and throws it across the field, right in the middle of the field.
It's just a mask, guys. It's just a mask.
And the great part was I had Avery zoom in because we had a pitching change.
Guess this object. 0-2 pitch.
2
Down.
low.
Runner takes off. Up easy. Runner's at second here. 1-2 count with 1 out here.
It's a big opportunity here for Cabot in scoring position.
This is a pretty good arm for Staley's 4th game of the weekend.
Yeah, I was impressed. I was curious. These guys getting velo over here. What his velo looks like. He's humming it in there for a guy.
What has his numbers
on
been?
Saturday. I hadn't looked, and I know they were pulling him over there, but I hadn't had a chance to ask. But he looks good.
Lively, yeah. Physical too.
Oh my God,
Guys.
dude!
I think the catcher got hit there. Oh.
I think the saving grace was it clipped the cleat.
He's looking at us like. I'll tell you one thing. He hasn't flinched yet, though. He's holding his ground.
Look, Cabot better watch out when they play Southwest later. Time.
Very, very abrasive time call right there.
Cabot better watch out when they play Southwest later in football. He's going to remember this day. So the 1-2 pitch coming from Malachi Coleman. That one chopped up the middle.
Ground.
That's going to
It
score
gets
a run.
through. Yeah, you're not throwing Willie T out, guys. That guy can fly.
Easy run. 2-0 Cabot.
Was that Jake Steelman? I couldn't tell. Number 7. Steelman, yeah. That kid's good, man. He can throw it, too. Very physical. He's a good football player for them.
Next up for the Panthers, third baseman, number
That's
13, Tatum
all the more
Mansfield.
reason, I think, why DC behind the plate may go after Cabot extra hard.
Write down number 7 next year. I don't know what he's doing. He graduates this year. I'm not sure if he's committed anywhere or not.
Tatum Mansfield. Oh, boy. Inside.
I said Cabot hired a new football coach this year named
Yeah,
Lance
Lance
Clark.
Clark,
Big
yeah.
fan of him. My first baseball job ever was at Little Rock Christian. Brandon Eller's first year there. Me and Lance were the assistant. In our first meeting, Lance Clark, we're introducing ourselves, and Clark goes, "Guys, I'm not a baseball guy," and proceeds to just let us know about it. But we want to talk about a guy that could coach.
Yeah.
I tell you what,
Lance
Cabot
could
needs
do.
to hold on to Lance. I think he's going to do a good job there.
Yeah, that was it's been an interesting transition for Cabot. Obviously, the Malhelm years forever. And now trying to figure out a new identity. So, it'll be interesting. I think Lance is going to do great things at Cabot.
1-1 to Mansfield.
Of course, we've got
He's gonna finish 4th or 5th is the best.
That's a hard, guys. That 7A is a gauntlet, guys.
Yeah, it's tough. I know most people in these parts don't feel bad for Pulaski Academy, but my goodness gracious, man. It is brutal. We'll see what they do, speaking of new coaches.
Oh, yeah. Who did they hire? No, Lucas
They
is gone.
haven't officially hired anybody yet.
Okay.
Obviously, they got Daryl Patton on staff already,
Yep.
so we'll see.
There's other rumblings out
Yeah, there's
Will,
a,
do you care to share?
Well,
your-
there's a familiar name rumbling around.
Well, if I see old Kevin Kelly back over there, guys, I'm going to be losing my mind. No, no about that one, guys. I like defense. I like to punt.
I truly think, and I know, obviously, getting out in the weeds a little bit here, but I know Coach Kelly is a competitor, and he wants to prove it. But I think he even has to understand the deficit that PA is at. If they're not going to increase enrollment, they're not going to do anything to be able to get more kids on those teams.
How do you compete at that high level of
You
football?
just can't when you're playing at a 3A level with your roster.
Enrollment, yeah. Ooh, that was wow, guys, that lean back might have helped him there.
Man, that's a tough miss there. You got a tall batter in Mansfield up there. So
I just got a notification that makes me sick. There was a walk-off bunt in the bottom of the 16th. Vanderbilt beat my balls. Wow.
oh, darn.
It's my dad's where he was born. Good curve. Hey,
Swing and
this
miss.
kid's got a tight slider, guys.
I like this.
What are you saying over there, Will?
My dad was a
Texas fan, and I have the Cincinnati Cherokee.
my dad was a Cowboys fan. That's why I'm a Niners fan.
I followed every team my dad loved, and then I have a twin brother that went complete opposite.
Yeah, I went the opposite.
He actually picked his favorite teams by rooting against my dad when it was on TV.
That's what I did.
Oh, count? Man, this slider's tight, guys. Oh, man. He's got a little delay on that strike call. He leaves us hanging by a thread here.
And he kills me because he does it with 2 fingers. So every time I think, no, that's strike 1.
I haven't seen that. I'm going to watch. Of course, we're going to get a 2-strike call here. Runner's not getting a big lead over there. Oh,
Rip, look
barrel. I don't think Stillman's a first or third guy.
Not on that one.
That was hit hard.
Yeah, that ball got there in a hurry.
That's a bat I'm unfamiliar with. What is his name? Number 23 that just hit
That was Braylon Henderson.
Henderson. Oh, I'm unfamiliar with the name. He's a move-in from Texas, actually. First year here at Cabot.
Left fielder number 99.
Nick Snow.
Good 2028 here. He's got a very unique swing, guys. He is one compact kid. He can run into some balls.
I was watching him earlier, and he exudes some confidence in the box.
Yeah, no, there's no. You're going to talk about that conversation later. Zero lack of confidence in this kid at the plate here, guys.
Watches that one for ball 1. Cabot responding well here against Staley, but I think I said it multiple times yesterday. The wind is still blowing out a little bit to right, and with Staley, no lead is safe.
It's true.
One-0. Coleman high. Yeah, that game might have been one of the, outside of this morning's Robinson game, that Valley View Staley game might have been the most fun game of the weekend.
I mean,
obviously, if you just love baseball,
Yes.
what you saw last night in the
Conway.
Millard North, well, that one too, the Millard North and the Magnolia Heights
Yes.
game. Obviously, getting to see a guy that's most likely going to be inside the top 40 in draft picks this upcoming Major League Draft. But I mean, if you love baseball, you love
Yes.
what you were watching in that game. But I think overall game, that Valley View Staley game yesterday had it all.
Yes, it was
9
a
home
good
runs.
Yes.
It just and a 9-0 game in the 4th, and then all of a sudden, it's a 10-9 final. It was a heck of a game.
I think my favorite matchup so far has been that Miller North and Mag High's guys, seeing just such 2 elite profiles. The Prosick kid and the Driffle kid, they're different. I've been blessed to know Colin Driffle for 4 years now. I've coached him in the summer, and every year he just gets better and better and better. And we played Prosick this summer, and I was just utterly impressed. He played third base all summer, and the reports right now are saying he's going to get drafted as a catcher.
Wow, because he didn't even catch yesterday.
Yes, he did. Check this out. He started on the mound, went 112 in the second game. They put him behind the plate in the 4th inning.
That's right.
And and he's still throwing down to second with great form. And I'm just like, I was impressed. He jumped on the mound, was efficient at the plate, 94 left center bomb, and then jumped behind the plate. And, there was a bunch of mess going on back night between the teams.
Yep.
Never him.
Yep.
He was as professional as they come.
Yep.
And to me, that's something that you can tell the difference between a pro guy and not, are the guys how they carry themselves.
So mound visit here. Yeah, I was impressed. I had, when he had that final strikeout to finish the game, I had Avery crash in on him, so I wanted to see that reaction. And it was a very nonchalant, professional, hey, we did what we're supposed to do, walks off the
He's
off
been
the
here
field,
before.
so.
Yep, I like how you put it right there.
Yep.
Doing what we're supposed to do. We got ducks on the pond here with 2 outs, boys. Jaden Green, what you got, buddy?
Green can
Next up for the Panthers,
make this
number
a
14 designated
crooked
hitter,
number on the
Jaden
board.
Green.
2-0 lead for Cabot, but they can open it up here. Inside, ball 1.
His pitcher started going to the slider a little more. I'm wondering if he's losing confidence in that fastball.
They've hit him hard in this inning. We'll see if he leaves one hanging over the plate here. Missed wide, but it's going to take a good hop back, so won't allow the runner to score.
That might be why he's staying away from his fastball. He did just miss about 3 feet out. I'm going to brag on this kid's cleats right here. I kind of like those right here. Little accent green color, not too flashy.
Yeah, the gear game is something else.
Knee brace to the shin guard.
That's Diesel's in that gear game thing. He needs the drip.
Oh, yeah, swagged out.
Yep.
2-0 pitch.
Pitch.
That was firm.
So 2-1 now.
That was an 87 fastball right there.
It's good velo. Again, you're saying this is the 4th game of the weekend. And
still rolling out a dude like
nearly
this.
90. I feel like he was probably pushing 90 in that first inning.
Wouldn't be surprised. He was firm. Ooh, that was a good pitch, too. Listen.
That one hit concrete.
I think also one of my favorite parts about this is the reactions of when it hits cars.
Yes. I'm telling you, next year, we have to have an insurance company as a sponsor. Have to.
That would be a good idea.
I mean, I say it's an insurance claim every time it goes in the parking lot. File your claim with State Farm now. Or I guess I should say Shelter, since that's who my insurance is.
Free shout out, maybe a discount here.
That's right, yeah.
All right, guys, we got 3-2, 2 outs. Runners are moving here.
Nowhere to put it. Hey, you know what? You shut your mouth, because if they want to sponsor this broadcast, I'll take it.
We're here.
I do want to say a huge thanks. Let me get after this pitch. Oh, high hop's going to be a tough play. Waits on it to fall. Across the diamond, good throw, and that'll retire the side. So, Chase is loaded situation. They leave him loaded.
Jane doesn't look like he still runs well down the line. That knee looks like it kind of bothers him a little bit.
A little more difficult, too.
Yeah.
That knee brace, bulky.
Man, I tore my ACL in my left leg 3 times in my life. And after that 3rd time, I ditched the brace. I wore the brace under my pants, and I felt more comfortable, but you lose a lot of mobility in that brace.
So I do want to say a huge thanks to the folks that supported this broadcast. I know many reached out to Coach Delaney to help me to support our broadcast being here, as well as our friends at UAMS who sponsored our broadcast as well. So big thanks to our great connection, Paul Stover. So we appreciate him being a big piece of what we've done here so far. So do got to say thanks to them as well. And let's see. Might as well.
Elite 8.
So if hand or wrist pain is making everyday life harder than it should be, it's time to see the specialists at Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. Their hand and wrist team includes Doctors Bracey, Frazier, Hollenberg, Morrill, Tate, and Wyrick Glover. All fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. They treat everything from arthritis, fractures, and tendon or nerve injuries to carpal tunnel syndrome and complex trauma. And UMS Health is home to Arkansas's only hand trauma telemedicine program, providing immediate access to expert evaluations 24 hours a day statewide. That's a level of care you simply won't find anywhere else in Arkansas. So whether your pain is new, ongoing, or caused by an unexpected injury, the team that has the advanced training and experience to restore strength, movement, and quality of life. Call Ortho at 501-686-TOSH to schedule your appointment today and get back to living pain-free. That's 501-686-8674. The doctor will see you now. One more shot by DC. He may need to go see our friends at UAMS.
1-0 count here. This kid's little brother's been the sucker warrior this weekend. going to get all these suckers on these fly balls.
Yeah, Diesel said, I didn't really like them suckers.
Well, after the 18th one he had.
And then last night I get home, and he's like, yeah, my stomach hurts. I was like, I wonder why.
I had to cut my son off about 11 o'clock. I look over, and our trainer's trying to give him a sucker.
What are you doing?
You're a trainer.
Brandon Perkins waits the 1-1 offering. This is, strike 2 call.
Ty's velo's dropped a little bit. It's 84 right there. It's been running up 87 here.
Now the 1-2.
I'm telling you guys, that slider is good. That was a good take by that kid because that is a really tight pitch.
Now the 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Tanksley continues to settle in here. Tanksley, I should
Next up
say.
for the Falcons, number 11, designated hitter Andrew Maltzby.
Well, Maltzby caught yesterday, DHing today.
Giving those legs a rest.
I'm ready to give my voice a rest. Ooh,
What are you going to do tomorrow?
sleep. Because since the birthday party got moved to next week, I plan to sleep tomorrow.
Yeah, my son decided to go home with my fiance. He was baseballed out after 2 days.
Well, my kids would still be here, but Zyler was begging me to come back this morning. That one misses.
Man, guys,
He got to do production last night, so
that's cool.
I was hoping he'd come back.
they may be here for the last game. They just went to dinner with my mother-in-law, so for Diesel's birthday. I'm missing all the birthday festivities to be here today, but
Well, we appreciate you guys being here. You guys are awesome. Y'all do such a good job.
we appreciate it. We've had a blast. This is Will and I were kind of talking about this earlier. This is our last big event until football season, unless we pick something up over the summer. But I'm saying big event where you got this many games. We just completed 28 games in 5 days up in Farmington for the 5A state basketball tournament, and of course prior to that, basketball season's such a grind.
Yes.
I called 62 games.
6 schools.
Yeah. 6 total schools.
We won't tell anybody. We won't say.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
That one high, ball 4.
All right. Ty's starting to spray it a little bit here. Velo's dropping. I'm curious where he's at.
You're not going to ask Bobby to do a
Next
baseball
up for the Falcons.
I've put it out there,
Center fielder Crew Patrick.
but I think they've got those full already. So, what do you mean good? Why?
That's 28 games in 5 days.
Oh, for us to do one. I mean, I'll do one if we host one, but I'm not asking Bobby to do it.
Pick off attempt to first. No good.
That's why I've been trying to talk, whether it be over here or have Watson at Maumelle host it. I'd do it if we hosted one, but I'm not
Come on,
going out of my
Nick.
way to request one.
Nick, let's do it. If you hear this, Nick, do it.
That one is lifted deep right field, and ballpark going to hold it.
That's hard right there when that sun starts settling down, and then you have no shade. You have no sun. Go sun to shade, you might lose that ball. Good catch.
Next up,
Staley.
right fielder number 14.
A victim, though, now of that wind dying. As you see, the flag is limp out there in right field now. So that's another one that likely would have carried quite a ways if that wind was still pushing like it was yesterday and this morning.
It was funny. I was on my way. I missed the first inning. I was looking at you guys in the home plate, and y'all were all bundled up. I'm like, look at the sun out. Last night we were dealing with rain and snow. You guys were out here shivering.
It was rough this morning. This wind tunnel was brutal.
Arner takes off.
Man, moving safe. I am excited to see Schreifels hit again. You were talking about Caldwell. I missed the day that Caldwell put that one way up there in the woods. I wasn't here that day. but I had heard about it. Schreifels put one up there yesterday. It was foul.
Yes.
But he put one up there that it was about Caldwell distance. It was ridiculous. And then got on base later, but that was something else.
And those kids from Conway, those two, Max Holland and Sean Cover, those two are just different people.
Yeah, Carter Crow last year. I called my first ever walk-off home run with Carter Crow.
That's another one of my favorite calls you did. And it was also time to go home.
It was
that.
the last game. I don't know. We were all excited for that one.
The kids gave a little energy to get home at a 2-0 count here.
That might be trouble for a windshield.
That sounded windshield.
I think that went through a windshield.
That didn't sound metal.
Ah, you beat me. I was going to say it. I'm so going to say it. Red 35. Give me my money.
You aren't close enough. You need to park right there if you purposely want your Jeep hit.
And then just open the hood.
Strike 2 called. Glide well. My front windshield's so cracked already. I just keep putting off fixing it.
Yeah, insurance never covers that.
That one ripped right field, right at the right fielder.
There's
a little bit of an
that.
adventure, but he makes the play.
That's that sun going to the shade guys that messes up the ball. Anybody that used to watch the old Oakland A's, that's what they used to see all the time.
All right, so we've made it
Falcons.
through 3.
Third.
Headed to the 4th
No runs, no
here at
hits,
the
no
Robinson Invitational. We're going to take the break with them. We'll be back here in just a couple of minutes.
2-0.
The 4th inning here from Robinson. All right, welcome back as we get set here for the top of the 4th, 2-0. Panthers lead it over Staley. And that went in there for a strike. And that one misses for ball 2. He'll probably come back. He likes to bounce around. I don't blame him. That's why I got to get up and walk a lot. 3-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Now the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. As Connor Jones on the mound now for Staley.
Next up for Cabot, number 20.
Now the catcher Kane Harmon will bat for the Panthers. One away here in the 4th. If trends hold, this will be a scoreless inning for the Panthers. That went in there for a strike. Now the 0-1. In there, strike 2. The 0-2 fouled off the mask. Let's do it again. Oh my goodness, excuse me. Foul back into the net. Now the 0-2. Misses wide 1 and 2. Still my charger. Well, you're going to have to give it up. Strike 3. Get your own charger. So 2 away here in the 4th. And back to the top of the order with Will Thompson. In there for strike 1. I guess he gives the customary strike call, but from here, the angle makes it look like he's just doing 2 fingers. Uh-oh. Ooh, that was close. I think it missed the parking lot. Oh, there it goes. I see it bounding down the parking lot. So 0-1. That's going to get a car. That's an insurance claim. That one poked foul as Thompson hangs. Now the 0-2 pitch. That one ripped back up the middle for a base hit. Just about to say, Connor Jones settling in and quieting this Cabot lineup. And just like that, the top of the order, Will Thompson smokes a single with 2 outs.
Failed to mention there's a new pitcher out there.
Haha, I mentioned it.
15.
Y'all were talking too much to hear me. No one's ever accused me of not talking loud enough. Hey, I said it. Jacob Murray, your hitter. In fact, I just mentioned it again because I was about to say that Connor Jones is shutting down this Cabot lineup, and then they rope a single. Murray waits the delivery, and that one smoked. Left field, played on a hop out there, and got in quickly, so Thompson will stop at first, and maybe Connor Jones was beneficiary of facing the bottom half of the order. Now he's got to deal with the top half. And now Jake Steelman will bat.
For Cabot, first baseman, number 7, Jake Steelman.
Steelman waiting the delivery from Jones. High, ball 1. Now the 1-0. Ooh. Stillman lays off of a meatball. 1-1. One. Bender didn't bend. 2-1. One misses. 3-1. Connor Jones starting to labor a little bit. Came into the hitting on cruise control. Has retired the first 2. Now the top of the order has found success against Jones. Three-one. Swing and a miss for Stillman. Battling back. Full count. 2 outs. Runners will be on the move here. Payoff pitch from Jones. And we'll wait for it as he checks the runner at second. Now the payoff. Strike 3 called on the inside corner. Jones battles back to strike out Stillman. A couple of hits in the inning for the Panthers, but nothing doing. After 3.5, Panthers lead it 2-0. Staley coming to bat.
The Panthers in the top of the 4th.
Staley batting here in the bottom half of the 4th, looking get on the board. Tanksley missing on the second. 1-1 the count. Schreifels, he's got the power to make this a 2-1 game. Missed outside. 2-1. Gonna miss on Schreifels. That's where you want to miss, as you can tell. They're playing him to pull. Left fielder playing nearly in center. Big hole down the left field line. That one inside where you want it, under the glove of the shortstop. And so a base hit. Schreifels probably would have ran that out anyway. And so I'm no official score, but I'd have called that a base hit.
Next up for the Falcons, number 8, catching, Brady Nelson.
Another catcher, Brady Nelson, to bat. Schreifels at first. Staley. Expect you'll see their bats get going here at some point. That one misses outside, ball 1. Now the 1-0. In there for strike 1. So now the 1-1, and they'll take a check at Schreifels over at first. He's back. One, swing and a miss. Got into chase, 1-2. Now the 1-2. Tanksley. Keep the shutout intact. That's ripped into the hole and right. They're going to hold Schreifels at second. Now Connor Jones, the pitcher, will bat.
Connor Jones.
Jones relieved Malachi Coleman in the last inning, so Jones, chance here to help himself into the win column. At the very least, a chance to take the decision away from Malachi Coleman, keep him from a loss here. Right now, Staley just looking to get on the board. Strike 1 called. Staley playing first base in, expecting a potential bunt here. Jones, strike 2. The 0-2 from Tanksley. And this one went with the pitch the other way. That'll score 1 as Schreifels being waved to the plate. Throw coming in to short. And it's a 2-1 ball game. Connor Jones keeps the rally going. Nobody out, bottom 4. Discussion about who their courtesy runner should be for Jones, the pitcher. Now they got it figured out. It'll be Christian Gonzalez to run. Hernandez will bat. In there for strike one. They'll bluff the throw. They've got him picked off. Throw to the plate and out. And a base running mistake there. Cooper Kinney was the runner. Gonzalez does move to second. Now one away. Two to one game now. Low. Bounces. Good read out at second. He's able to keep that in front. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hernandez looking to tie it up or give Staley the lead with one swing here. Oh, what a pitch. Tanksley getting the slider eat here. 1-2. See if he tries to induce a chase here. Just goes right at Hernandez. And Tanksley will step off. Now the 1-2 pitch from Tanksley. No, high, runner goes. Good throw, and he is thrown out. What a throw. No chance at all for Gonzalez. He had a good jump, but Kane Harmon had a better arm. What a throw, and that is two. And Harmon is picked off in this inning, and all of a sudden, Staley's threat is diminished with two away, nobody on. Hernandez with a 2-2 count. Deuces wild. Foul. He missed it. No tip. So Hernandez takes off. And look at the throw. My goodness. What an inning for Kane Harmon. As Harmon gets all three outs here in the fourth. As he picked off a runner at third and caught a man stealing at third. And then the third strike got past him and he throws him out at first. Heck of an inning for the catcher there. That'll do it for 4 here at the Robinson Invitational. We'll head to the 5th. Panthers lead it 2-1. Mansfield leads off here in the 5th and looks at strike one. And that one cued off the end of the bat. We want to say big thanks to the folks joining us here for Robinson Invitational. Hope you guys have enjoyed the broadcasts. The 0-2 in there, strike three. There's Connor Jones. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Makes his way back to the dugout. One away here in the Panther half of the fifth.
For the Panthers, right fielder number 23, Braylon Henderson.
Shadows starting to murder that camera. The 0-1, Jones bends that one in. Strike two. Braylon Henderson bats here for the Panthers and quickly finds himself in an 0-2 hole. That ball ripped. Long run for the center fielder. No one going to get there as it hops towards the fence. Picked up on the track. A good play out there by the left fielder. I'll limit him to a double. Good piece of hitting there from Braylon Henderson, and now Nick Snow will bat.
Now batting left fielder number 99, Nick Snow.
Just missed outside. Oh, no.
I
1-0. Connor Jones, Nick Snow lifts it. Right side, long run, tough play, and it's down. Fair ball. Snow holds. Mansfield, save! Good slide. What a slide over there. Or by Henderson, I apologize. So Nick Snow with a single moves the runner. Heck of a throw from right field, but a great slide over there by Henderson. Jaden Green, designated hitter, will bat. Russellville. Swing and a miss, strike one. Averages say again, this should be an inning and the Panthers put up a run. Scored in the first, one in the first, none in the second, one in the third, none in the fourth, and a chance. Another one here in the fifth with runners at the corners and one out. Runner goes, bunt laid down, beautiful bunt. Only play is at first. Run scores out at first. Snow advances to second. Henderson scores. 3-1 game. The law of averages stays the same. Is that an announcer's jinx too?
Next up, number 5, Madden Smith.
Madden Smith to bat. Smith could break the law of averages by scoring more than one run here. 3-1 game. Smith, strike one from Connor Jones. These hitters seem to be a little frustrated, but our home plate umpire has been very consistent with that outside corner. And honestly, from this angle, it's hard to tell, but I mean, they look like they're right there on the corner. That went off the corner. 1-1. Outfield playing straight up. Infield straight up as well. Second baseman holding Snow at second. He'll retreat. And that one in the turf for ball two. Now the 2-1. Back up the middle. Oh, through the 5-hole. That'll score a run. Throw comes in, cut off. That's a tough one. There's that one right through the wickets of Carter Hurst. Hurst tried to play a dirt hop on a turf field, and that ball got right under his glove. Yeah. Kane Harmon just had one heck of an inning at catcher. Chance to extend the lead. Ripped foul. Now the 0-1. Outside. 1-1. Good pitch. Jones buries that one in there. 1-2. One, two. Ball lifted, left field. Going to be a tough play in the sun. Long run at the fence and runs out of space. Where'd it go so we can identify where we need to go get a lollipop from? Count stays 1-2. Do it all over again. Connor Harmon, sorry. Or Connor Jones on the mound. Kane Harmon hitting. Jones, 1-2 on the way, misses. That one gets by. So runner will advance as Madden Smith moves to second, and now runner in scoring position here. 2 runs in the inning for Cabot. Extended their lead to 4-1. Well, the 2-2. Time called and granted. The 2-2. Yep, strike 3. Filthy pitch from Connor Jones, and that'll retire the side. Nice. And so after 4.5, Cabot leads this one 4-1. We'll be back with more in just a moment.
Now batting, left fielder number 13, Brandon Perkins.
Long way, Steve. That's too much.
Next up, number 11, Andrew Maltzman. in the top 10. Next up, number 25, Crew Patrick. Next up for the Falcons, number 14, Elliot Glidewell.
Sorry, Goose.
Number 6, Will Thompson, shortstop.
All right. Sorry about all the sounds and no commentary. Little camera adjustment.
Number 4, Jacob Murray.
So Murray bats is Cabot. Oh my goodness, that ball is crushed but foul. Whoops. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Murray trying to replicate that last swing. That one elevated a little bit more. At 4%, bro. So 1-2 to Jacob Murray. That one hit into the third base dugout. The 1-2 pitch, high, 2-2. Murray fouls this one back at the screen. Oh no! You're like way down in the competition. I don't think there's any coming back now. Yeah, I think so. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Out number 2. Give Connor Jones credit. He has done a good job coming in and settling things down for the most part here for Staley, at least giving them a chance to stay in this thing. From Jones is low. It's Jake Stillman bats. Outside, 2-0. Cold again, bro. The 2-0 pitch. One paints the black. 2-1. Oof. Stillman fooled there on that slider. 2-2. That one lifted behind us.
Come straight out.
Two pitch again. That one wide. And full count. Now the 2-2 pitch. Fouled back. 2-2. Stillman. Oh, 3-2. And that one fouled out of play. I don't know who drives that Yukon, but probably shouldn't have parked there. Yeah, probably. Denali is, I promise you. Payoff from Connor Jones. Outside ball 4. So 2-out walk. Stillman trots down to first. So Nolan Pruitt will come in as a courtesy, or pinch runner here, replacing Jake Stillman. And now Tatum Mansfield will bat.
Number 13, Tatum Mansfield.
First one from Jones. Swing and a miss for Mansfield. One game left on the evening. Russellville, Stuttgart. Start about 20 minutes after this one concludes. 0-1, and they'll check on the runner. Now Jones delivers the 0-1. Runner goes, fouled off. So 0-2. And the 0-2 misses high and away, 1-2. Now the 1-2 delivery from Connor Jones. Runner goes. And got him. What a throw. Cannon down to second. And that'll retire the side. So no runs for the Panthers in the top half of the 6th. We'll go to the bottom half. Staley trails this one 4-1. Peyton Harmon, the new pitcher for the Panthers, replacing Tanksley. First one in there for a strike. Now the 0-1. Bender got a piece of it. Second. And through the wickets. Jacob Murray.
Next up for the Falcons, number 8, Brady Nelson.
Now Brady Nelson will bat. Runner at first. Staley getting late, needs some runs. 4-1. That one in there for strike one. Brady Nelson bats. 0-1 pitch on its way. Harmon bends that one in. Good pitch. Nelson buckling on that one. So 0-2 now. Oh, 2 from Harmon. That one headed out of play. Didn't hear a connection, but it was in the direction of an insurance claim. Now the 0-2. Outside, ball one. Yeah. I'm struggling with words over here at this point. 1-2 pitch. Lifted. In play. First baseman calling for it, and we'll make the catch. Stillman makes that play, and now Connor Jones will bat.
Next up for the Falcons, the pitcher, number 15, Connor Jones.
Jones came in, relieved Coleman. He's done a great job. Now looking to help himself out here with 1 out, 1 on. Falcons trail by 3. They'll check the runner. He's back. Now the first one to Jones. On its way. A little bit inside, 1-0. Good pitch. Harmon bends that one in there for strike one. 1-1 now. One in there for strike two. One-two pitch. Get back up the middle. Played by short to second for one. No chance for the double play. And now 2 away. Cabot with a chance to send this to the 7th with a 4-1 lead and a chance to add to it in the top half.
Shortstop, number 27, David Hernandez.
David Hernandez will bat. This one lifted, right field. If it's fair, it's trouble. Because he's down the line. The other guy's middle of the field. Oh, did he? So 0-1 now. It's Hernandez. Waits the delivery from Harmon. Bouncing foul. Oh, because isn't the guy in the field the guy that was like asleep the other night down the right field line that they were trying to get an appeal from? Yeah. They asked him for an appeal, and he was just like, they were like, hello. They were yelling at him. He was just like, like this. It was like the last game of the night. I don't know if he wasn't paying any attention. Because they had a check swing. They asked him for an appeal, and he was just like, strike 3 called. Harmon sits down Hernandez. Threat thwarted. We'll head to the 7th. Cabot leads this one 4-1. So we had our final inning of play here in game 15 of our coverage of the 9th annual Robinson Invitational on Natural State
And
Sports.
the final 4 are the Illini. They take care of all. Third baseman number 13, Taylor Mansfield.
Mansfield to bat here to start things off in the 7th. Law of averages says Cabot will put together a rally here and score at least 1. One misses. Well, they have to bat regardless. Strike 2. 1-2. As Mansfield looks to get things started here in the 7th. Impressive job by the Panthers pitching staff to hold this Staley team down to just 1 run. Man, that thing is dark. Strike 3 called. Mansfield disagrees. Makes his way back to the dugout. So Braylon Henderson will bat.
Next up, number 23, Braylon Henderson.
It feels like there's a shutter on it. Mess with that between games. Woof, that ball is mashed foul. Yeah, I'm just saying, it looks like there's a shutter on it or something. I don't know. Surely a shutter didn't get turned on. 1-1 on its way. Henderson holds off 2-1. It froze for a minute for some reason. No, I'm just saying my iPad froze for whatever reason. Strike 2. It's struggling to get cell signal from those towers right there. 2-2. You can get see a Robinson football game from up there. I've done it. 2-2. Carpet burn. I never tried. You got to go to the other end. Oh, on the tower. See, I'm saying up there on that hill. When the foliage is down, you can see straight down here. Full count. Ball ripped center field. Right at the center fielder. For out number 2.
Next up, number 99, Nick Snow.
What, that one? Mine? That one misses. 2-0. It's 2, yeah. 2-0. In there for strike 1. It still shouldn't be that dark. I feel like I said there's, I don't know why, because I brightened it up a lot yesterday. Oh my goodness, look out. Oh man. Ball 3 now. Snow steps back in. Swing and a miss for strike 3, or 2, sorry. That's why I reacted, because I thought he was walking to the dugout. You noticed something there as the full payoff pitch comes. Strike 3 now. And so retire the side. We'll head to the bottom of the 7th. Last chance for the Staley Falcons, trailing 4-1 at the Robinson Invitational, brought to you by UAMS.
We go to the last half of the 7th.
All right, welcome back. Head to the bottom half of the 7th. Staley, last chance. Trailing 4-1. First one in there for a strike as Brandon Wilson bats. The 0-1, swing and a miss for Wilson. Strike 2. Caden Harmon trying to close this one down. Ty Tanksley in line for the win. Good stop back there. So I've been very impressed with this catcher. He has played one well of a game. Now the 1-2 pitch. Foul back. We'll do it again, 1-2. Wilson is trying to find a way to get on base. Staley trails by 3. Bottom 7, last chance. Elevates the fastball, strike 3, swinging. It's Wilson. Makes the dejected walk back to the Falcon dugout.
Next up, number 13, Brandon Perkins.
Now Brandon Perkins. Not sure what happened there. Is that one right off the glove of the catcher, off his mask? Ball 1, 1-0. Outside, ball 2. The 2-0 in there for strike 1. Every time these kids move out there in the field, those sunglasses on their head, looks like somebody's got blue lights on their head. And misses inside between the first baseman and the center fielder. Now the 3-0. Lifted, right side, long run, and a good catch out there by the first baseman. As Jake Stillman chases that one down. And 2 away now here in the 7th. Last out.
Andrew Maltzby.
As Maltzby bats. Maltzby, 3-year starter for this Staley team. First one from Harmon misses, 1-0. This one into the net. 1-1. One delivery from Harmon. Low, ball 2. What? Now the 3-1 pitch. Ripped back up the middle and just past the glove of the second baseman. Life still there for the Falcons.
Next up, number 25, Curry Patrick.
Now Patrick will bat. Top of the order here for the Falcons. That's what you want. Tying run on deck. form of Elliott Glidewell. Glidewell's had a great weekend. Let's see if he can add to it here. Runner goes. Throw down safe. Brave call there by the Staley Falcons coach to run that situation. Backstop here for this Cabot team. And Kane Harmon has been really, really good. Now he's catching brother Caden Harmon. Strike three, and that'll do it. Harmon to Harmon finishes it off, and this one belongs to the Cabot Panthers as they knock off the Staley Falcons 4-1 in the next to last game at the 9th annual Robinson Invitational presented by UAMS on Natural State Sports. A good one here tonight as Tanksley will get the win for the Panthers. The loss will go to Malachi Coleman of the Staley Falcons. And now we bid adieu to our friends from Staley, Missouri, as well as Cabot, Arkansas, as they'll make the trips back home. Much longer trip, obviously, from our friends at Staley. So safe travels to them. Appreciate Staley coming down. They've been a fixture of this Invitational the last few years, and so love having this Falcons team here and their fans, and they do a great job.
See you in a few minutes.
So we're going to wrap up here. We've got one more game to go. The Stuttgart Ricebirds, the Russellville Cyclones will do battle in game number 16, the final one from the Robinson site. For Avery McMullen, Will Watkins, I'm Steve Henson. We'll see you guys in about 20 minutes for the last game here from the 9th annual Robinson Invitational, brought to you by UAMS.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you, with state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.